I'm sorry to keep like jumping like from this to this, but can we talk a little bit about Brock? How he was a simp, and he was so thirsty.
Brock is still hands down my favorite character in the whole
Yes,
Pokemon
yes,
series. And I'll tell you why. He before the simp title got like crazy, you know. Brock was that guy.
yes.
He would sing for these girls, man. Like sing for Police
Yes.
Jetty and Joy. He would sing for these girls. I mean, goddamn.
Oh man, this about to go in this intro.
Oh yeah. Feels good. Feels good.
Yo, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up? What is up? This is GQ Jamaal, the one and only GQ Jamaal. I am back once again with GQTV. For those who don't know, this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present. And as always, like in every video, I gotta say thank you for tuning in because you guys matter. No, like for real. You guys, thank you for tuning in, watching another video. But today, we have a special guest. Man, I gotta start this intro out because this man, I checked his videos out before we even linked up.
Yeah.
Man, he does reviews. This man travels. He does everything, man. His content is real amazing. And I really appreciate him like taking the time to work with me on the past couple months.
Yes.
But today, he's on my platform today. So everyone give it up for the one and only Rich ManZ. Man, how do I do?
Oh man, I'm gonna say I wish I had that intro when I entered to a supermarket. I came into a supermarket and they said, yes, that'd be amazing, man. Well, thank you, much appreciated to be on your platform.
Man, thank you for being on my platform today, man. I've been on your videos for about 5 times now, 6 times. But now it's time. You're on my platform now, so let's get into it. But,
I gave you
but yeah. nah, it's all good. But today we're gonna talk about this cartoon today. Man, this cartoon really defined the 90s. Like shows like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air really defined the 90s, but as a cartoon, this cartoon really took off by storm, like overnight. Like in the US, in the US, this cartoon really took off by storm. But today, we're gonna talk about Pokemon today. Let's give it up for Pokemon.
Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
You're my best friend.
No. But no, Rich. Tell me what you remember about Pokemon, man.
Oh man. So man, on Pokemon, it was. I think some people don't recognize how big of a phenomenon like Pokemon was. Back in like the
right.
Like the mid to late 90s. Like there was Pokemon cards, Pokemon video games, Pikachu. T-shirts, pajamas, size, you name it.
Yep.
It was everywhere. But what the time when I was back in, it was mad. But I mean, when I was introduced to it, it was two things. It was the video, the game. I had the game on this is the original Game Boy. I had Pokemon, I think it was Red. I had Pokemon Red first, and I was watching the animated series. on I forgot what channel it was on, but I was watching the anime series and I had the game same time.
Right. Yeah, it really took off in the late 90s, early 2000s. As for me, when I first watched Pokemon, I watched the anime first before I had the games, the red, blue, and yellow. But I watched the anime first, and I remember watching on Fox before it was on Kids WB, and I
Right.
was like, man, it was the first episode I remember. They was on this boat, and they were like all the rocket grunts. I'm like, yo, like this show is low-key lit.
Is
But then after that, I started watching it faithfully. Like every day, every morning before I go to school. I started watching it. I'm like, man, it's like I only could catch the first 20 minutes of it. Then I had to like go to school.
Yeah.
and, and I had to like, if I wanted to see that episode again, I had to like watch it on reruns. This is like before streaming.
Yeah. I had that same problem, GQ, and when I was back in those days, it was the same. Like Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, I think they were still dubbing it, so they were doing like the English dub. So like it would go to like maybe like 15, 20 episodes, then they would do reruns. Where Ash first meets Pikachu, and I used to be like,
same with me, because I remember they got to the 40th episode when like Charmander evolved to Charmeleon. Then they would go back to episode 1. I'm like, yo, like what happened?
We were young that time. We were like kids. Right. We were thinking like, yo, what happened? Did we miss something? Like I was confused,
Then they took it off the air. They took it off the air for like a couple months. Then I remember they showed like promos for like Kids WB.
Yeah. When they were always gonna introduce like the new season, they would show like these super like I always loved the trailers on like Cartoon Network and like Fox and Kids WB. They were so awesome. You know what I mean? Back in the day, such as quick like 20-second commercial of like, join Ash for his next adventure. It was amazing.
Remember it, bro. Like, man, when Pokemon really took over Kids WB, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
main attraction,
At that point, Kids WB, all they played was like Tiny Toons and Animaniacs. But as soon as Pokemon stepped up in the scene, I'm like, yo, like this is my channel now.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the anime, what do you think of the games, man?
Man, it is so with the games. It's funny. I'm not saying like I was like following the trends, but I kid you not, everyone had either the Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue on the game. Everyone. I remember going to class, as soon as we had break, recess, the breaking thing, everyone would be playing, Pokemon like Red or Blue. They bring it
I remember that.
Yeah, everyone. We also had like the link. So you had that cable.
The link cable. Hey, that link cable, man. Me and my friends, we always talk about the link cable. Like, man, the link cable is nothing but the USB cord.
That's what they used now.
Yeah. Yo, those things cost like $20, like $30 back then. I'm like, USB cable.
It was a heap of change, man, for like, kids not getting like allowance, you know what I mean? So like to get this stuff, it was tough. It was tough. But I remember legit everyone had a Game Boy and everyone had the Pokemon game.
Right. And as far as the games, like you said, Red and Blue, certain games you couldn't catch like certain Pokemon. Like you had to have the red version to catch like Electabuzz or Scyther. You had to have the blue version to catch Pinsir or no, not Tauros.
Yeah, like a Gengar,
Gene.
Gengar, yeah, yes,
Yeah, I'm like, why? Like, why spend
yeah,
all that money? Like, you could have just combined everything in one.
yeah. I know what you're saying, and I don't know how much it was in the States because I'm trying to remember. I think I made because I was coming to the States, even when Pokemon was out, I was coming to DC. I was there, so I don't know how much, but in like UK, the price for Pokemon was like 35 like pounds, which is maybe like $48 or something.
Yeah, in the United States, I believe the games cost like $35 plus
Oh
tax.
man, so it was no different.
Yeah, I remember going to this. I was like 7, 8 years
Yeah.
old. You know, I'm going to that store thinking like, yo, I got $3. Can I buy? I legit remember that day. I was so bad. I like cried. I'm like, yo, I couldn't get this game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Same. It was exactly the same. It was I had to legit choose. Is it gonna be red or blue?
right.
Charizard or Blastoise, in the cover. And this is before Pokemon Yellow came out. So it was tough decisions.
Yeah. Oh, man. Want to talk about Pokemon Yellow?
Yeah.
Have you played Pokemon Yellow?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
So
man,
uh, the-
Pokemon Yellow was so hard, man.
oh
Playing as a
man.
kid.
Tell me about it. Because like I know you know this, like Pokemon Yellow followed the show more than Pokemon Red and Blue. So you
Right.
have Pikachu walking around with you like the series. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard. I used to get like flying Elite
That game was
Four.
so hard.
Yeah, I was difficult, man.
Man, and I remember trying to find that game on Amazon. I'm like, man, then finally I went to JC and Hobbies. They
Right.
like have all the like retro type stuff, and they had Pokemon Yellow, so I bought it. I'm like, I played it a couple weeks ago. Well, like a week ago. I'm like, I forgot how hard this game was. Like, yo,
Yeah.
this game was.
Nah, it's not. I don't know. I think in that one, correct me if I'm wrong, like because Gary, remember Gary, the rival, Ash's rival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna talk about Gary later.
We're gonna talk, yeah, yeah. But even when you fight him,
Yeah, we're
he's
gonna talk
pushing
about
on the levels there.
Gary later.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I was getting my ass whooped by
Right.
Gary.
Even the gym
Whooped.
leaders. The gym leaders too.
Oh man,
Like man, like these gym leaders were so hard to beat.
difficult.
It's like you had to like
Yeah,
train them for like a good 20 minutes.
I know. I remember, fighting before you go fight like the leader of Team Rocket. I think it was Giovanni.
Giovanni, yep.
Giovanni, yeah, I remember. I even felt like I was shaking on the Game Boy. I'm like, he's gonna whoop me, man. I was not ready for that.
Like in red and blue, like they like the Pokemon, like when they use their attack powers, they use their like normal attacks. But in yellow, they were using they were using like TM moves and stuff. Like, hold on, you guys are cheating. Like, I was just Nidoqueen learning Thunderbolt and like knocking out all my water Pokemon. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
like this game is. I'm telling you, for my '90s kids, '90s babies, if you ever play Pokemon Yellow during the '90s, this game was hard as hell.
Well, I 100%, I agree.
Right.
100%.
So, what about Gold and Silver? Have you played Gold and Silver?
Yeah, so as I said, like I was coming to the States, like usually for like each summer, like vacation when I was UK. So I actually bought Pokemon Gold. Well, not me, someone above boy for me, but I had no money. I had milk money. I had milk money.
Hey, it's all good.
It's all good. So yeah, they got me Pokemon Gold. Then for my sibling, they got Silver. So like I had gold and my brother had silver, you know. So yeah, it was really nice kind of seeing like the new generation of Pokemon.
Right.
Oh, yeah, because it
playing Pokemon Go. Yeah.
Exactly, you know, so it was nice seeing like new, because I at that time, I'm even probably to this day, I'm still familiar with 1 to 150, like
The original
but if you go
150.
if you go from like 150 to like 300, it's like some of them is like
like yeah, like for me, like I remember playing Pokemon Go when I was a kid too,
right.
and man, the gym leaders, especially the third gym leader, Whitney.
Yes.
Her in the damn milk tank. Oh man, it took me like days to like beat Whitney.
Yeah.
I'm like, this level 20 milk tank should not be this hard to beat. Like roll out and stomp. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro.
You know as well, you know the hardest thing was, say if you're getting far in the battle, it's like you have to save it before. Like
yes,
if you go all the way back. If you like, you go back to the center, you're back to
hey man, it's
a trip.
like when your batteries die on you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So.
But yeah, the struggles during the late 90s and early 2000s.
These lot don't know. These lot don't.
But as for me, like I stopped. Like for me, like you said earlier, like you only remember like the original 150.
Yeah.
Like I really stopped playing Pokemon games after like Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
I remember playing Ruby, but after that I like stopped.
Yeah.
And this is when I'm like going to high school now. I'm like starting to grow out of it now.
Yeah. Coming of age. Yeah. I remember, like, you know, as you said, Pokemon Ruby. I remember they re-released I think it was Pokemon Green. I think it was on Game Boy Advance. So this is like, as you said, like the time is now gone.
Oh,
remember,
Green and Red
on the Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, I had Game Boy Advance. Yeah. But I didn't play them as much as like, you know, Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Right.
You know, I grew out of it.
Oh yeah. Then let me see. So we talked about the games. Did you have a favorite game?
I would honestly, it's the one that I went back to most. It possibly was Gold. Yeah.
Gold?
Yeah. Gold. I remember replaying it back.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Oh yeah, because when you beat the whole game, you can go to like cancel, and they have like more stuff you can do after like the game, like after.
Yeah.
Not.
I remember, you know, I think it's
Gold and Silver.
Mm-hmm. Gold and Silver
game, Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
And also another favorite game, Pokemon Stadium.
Oh man, let me clap for that. Woo!
Yeah, give a clap for Pokemon Stadium. Like man, I remember going to Walmart one Friday night, and this was back when they had like the demo stations.
Oh yeah.
And they played Pokemon Stadium.
Mm.
I'm like, yo, like this game looks raw. Like, man, like I gotta have this game, because before that it was like Pokemon Snap, which was like the weirdest game ever. But seeing Pokemon Stadium, like, yo, I remember playing that game. I played it for hours. Like, man, that's another hard game too. If you don't have your like, if you're playing with rentals.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing with straight up rentals, that's like the hardest game to like beat.
100. Yeah. I remember you could connect your if you had the Game Boy games of like Red, Blue, I think maybe even Yellow, you could connect it to Pokemon Stadium, so you could put your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. So like, yeah, it was difficult, but it was amazing seeing them in 3D to like the Game Boys.
Oh yeah.
I loved it. The games.
Yeah, then Pokemon. Then they had like Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah.
Which
Nintendo 64.
I really didn't. I really didn't care for Pokemon Stadium 2 that much,
Right.
but the original Pokemon Stadium, I love to death.
It was amazing. A lot of hours on the
A lot of hours.
A lot of hours. It was Pokemon Stadium and Mario Kart. Like that was
Mario Kart 64.
Mario Kart 64. Yeah. Whew. A lot of like things. Yes. I love those games.
Hey, what do you think of Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, I love that. I actually played the one on GameCube more, Melee.
Oh, Melee?
Yeah. Woo! That was nuts.
Yeah, because that
all
game
the way
came
to the
out.
morning.
Yeah, because that game came out like shortly after like the whole like Pokemon blew up.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Smash Bros. And I got the Nintendo Switch, and I bought the Super Smash Brothers. I mean, it's fun, but after a while, I got bored.
Yeah,
like, oh.
I agree. Like, I was anytime we played Super Smash Bros., it was like 4 of us, me and my like homies.
Right.
We used to just bang on the multiplayer, like endless matches. It was crazy, man.
I think that game is like meant for just for your friends. Just have a group of people, just play, battle out. Like if you lose, like give up the sticks, give up.
Pass on.
Yeah, pass that controller. And that was a thing back then. Like if you lose to like NBA Street or 2K or SmackDown.
Like SmackDowns. Yeah, we just pass the controller. Like you don't want to. Yeah.
Like if we see you about to lose, you might as well go ahead and pass that controller, man. Oh man, good times.
Good times.
That's another video, man. Video games were just playing video games during the 90s and 2000s. That was just
that definitely
a time.
It was just a time, like even going through this now, it's like it brings back so much like good memories of just like finishing school, and just coming back and just playing like my Nintendo GameCube or N64, man. Those were the days.
Right. But let's go back to Pokemon the anime.
Mm-hmm.
We covered this like earlier. So let's talk about the characters. So we have like Ash Ketchum, 10-year-old kid from Pallet Town. P-Town.
P-Town.
No, so Ash in episode 1, he falls asleep. So he didn't get the starter Pokemon. He gets Pikachu.
Yeah.
The mascot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pikachu hated him. Shocked everyone.
Oh man.
Can we talk about how dumb Ash Ketchum is?
Oh,
like, what do you think about Ash Ketchum?
Man, with Ash, because it's very interesting. Like Ash and like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. These are like the first anime, maybe like even cartoon characters I even remember. Seeing them from that age, like this was like the early ones, but like, Ash, he really develops in the series. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
you do see from where he's in the beginning. He
Right.
knows everything. He's like he's stubborn,
Hard-headed.
very
Stubborn.
stubborn. Capital S.
Like, man, my thing about Ash Ketchum, like, every time he battles a trainer, he always picks the opposite, type advantage. I'm like, yo, how you going to? First example, when he faces Brock, he sends Pikachu out with his Onyx or something like that.
A rock Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
like Pikachu will save the day.
right. And man, Ash did not, especially in the first season, Ash did not deserve them gym badges, man.
Yeah.
He won those gym badges out of pity. Like he won hey, I talk to my friends about this. We always talk about this. Me and my friends, we always talk about this. I'm like, yo, he only won 3 out of those 8 badges.
Yeah. Usually he would lose the first match and then he would beg for like a rematch.
Yeah.
You know, Lieutenant Surge. I remember he fights Lieutenant. That's the one I always remember. He would write you.
Yeah, I was about to ask you what is the most iconic battle in Pokemon history, but I'm glad you said it.
Yeah.
What do you think the most iconic battles in Pokemon history? I want to know your top 3.
Ooh.
Or if you could think, yeah.
Oh man, so the one I said, Raichu versus Pikachu, Lieutenant Surge, that was epic. You know, it's like Pikachu, his match. You know, that was that was amazing. Who of all time? There's so much selected ones. Who? I'm thinking of the one in the movie because I know we're gonna talk about that as well. Yes. You know, with Mewtwo. You know, Mewtwo was my favorite for a while. You know, it's like
the fake ass Frieza.
Yeah.
The fake ass. But yeah, anyway, go on, bro.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that battle in the stadium when they fight against Mewtwo, I thought that was that was epic.
Yeah.
And that movie had such a cinematic feel, you know, from the series, you know, it's like so anticipated to see it. Yeah. You know.
Because that movie came out a year later.
Yeah.
I believe
it's either the series started in 97. The movie was in 98 or 99.
Yeah.
But it was now, you know. So yeah, that one in the stadium. And to be honest, I think possibly the earlier ones, you know, when Ash was kind of getting his list, you know, he's earlier Pokemon. So, you know, getting Charmander, you know, when he got Pidgey, you know, that's the ones I remember. He was so early. Yes. And he was asking Pikachu. He was asking Pikachu
versus Bulbasaur.
You know, go.
Yeah.
Remember, Pikachu didn't listen. And then,
the episode 1, yeah. Like when Pikachu jump in the air, defeat all them sparrows.
That was it.
That was epic.
Fantastic episode. I always remember.
What would be yours? Like you said, Pikachu versus Raichu. Yeah. That's in my top 3.
100.
Oh man,
so many.
Got his ass whooped. Pikachu got his ass whooped during that battle. Raichu was just.
Oh my God. I was getting excited, bro.
Oh, good.
I was
Raichu was just
he got his butt whooped. You know,
he got tail whipped.
Like and
Raichu came up with that thunderbolt.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you got
almost destroyed that gym.
Yeah. That one always comes to mind.
What's another one? Another personal favorite is when he faced Blaine Charizard versus Magmar.
Oh yeah, in the
They're on the
volcano.
on the volcano.
Yeah. That was
Yes.
for sure. That was monumental. I remember. I
Yeah,
was sitting
man.
there
That
like,
that
what's
was a
going on?
legit battle,
Yeah,
man. Because all those other gym matches,
yeah,
they were like half-assed, but this one right here,
yeah.
this was like legit. Like,
I swear
yo, yeah, they gave us a battle.
that was amazing.
And of course, the Mewtwo, the Mewtwo battle.
Yeah,
Another one. Let me see another one. Oh man, because I don't know, man. Because the season one really didn't have that much like
yeah.
iconic
As you
battles,
as you
but when they
said,
went to
like
Johto,
yeah, season one, he was more like he was on the route to the first gym, but he was catching his Pokemon. Like he's
right?
yeah, it was like the later seasons that where the episodes stretched with more battles. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Mm.
Indigo Plateau episodes,
Yeah, I remember there.
man. Man, man, I felt sorry for Ash. His Charizard made him lose the League Four, not the League Four, the Pokemon League.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm like,
And
my only gripe,
Charizard was like his main, like after Pikachu, like
yeah,
Charizard was his main,
oh
go-to
yeah,
Pokemon. 100. Charizard
because
flavor.
like no,
He's like, no.
man, because Charmander was obedient.
Yeah.
Then when he evolved to Charmeleon, oh man, Charmeleon was a dick, but
Yeah.
Charizard was an asshole. No. When those teenage like hormones and stuff,
I
what teenage
swear.
like behaviors, yeah,
It's some serious attitude adjustment. Like,
evolution, yeah.
ever.
Like man, I'm like, yo, I could just release this Pokemon. I'm like, I helped you I saved you. Like I saved you.
I saved you
You could have
from the
died in that
wild,
race.
man. You owe me.
Yeah, you owe me. But no, yeah, like you said, Johto, like Johto had more like great battles.
Yeah.
And let's talk about you know, let's talk about Team Rocket. Like, what do you
Whoa.
think of Team Rocket?
Oh man. Initially, when I saw them, I didn't think they were gonna be recurring characters. I thought it was just okay. Team Rocket blasting up again. I thought it would just be like a couple episodes.
No, they were there for like every episode.
It got to a point, even though when I was then like 7 or 8, I got sick of them. Like,
right.
yeah.
Like you'd be watching the dope battle, then here comes Team Rocket. Yeah. I'm like, man, y'all just wasted
with Meow
5 minutes.
You
only have like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You only have 25-minute episode. Like then we got like 10 minutes of like commercials.
Oh, square.
But yeah. My only gripe about Pokemon, like the anime, they had too many filler episodes.
Oh man, I'm so glad you said that, GQ. Like I thought Dragon Ball Z is notorious for filler.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, a 5-minute battle could be 10 episodes,
Right.
So I know, but Pokemon, man, there was episodes where Team Rocket didn't need to be in, and it dragged. Like Ash already maybe got his badge, and then Team Rocket would swoop in, and then it drags it to like the end of the episode. And I was like, yeah, it became scenes. But like, so many other animes.
Yeah, I told you, I'm like, man, like I can give Team Rocket a break.
Meow.
I forgot what I asked you. Yeah, Meow had a New York accent.
Yeah, he was from the Bronx. He was from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you,
He's
Ash.
from the Bronx.
He's from the Bronx, South Bronx,
This man Meow had a New York accent.
New York.
He had some Timberlands on
Yeah,
and a bandana.
rocking the NYC,
Yeah.
NYC like snapback. He's missing that.
Yeah, Team Rocket was like threatening for like the first 7 episodes.
Yeah.
And after that, I could not take them seriously.
Me too. Me too. You know, Jesse James, like they just were. Oh my god! I mean, I'm trying to. They yeah, as you said, like they. Did you remember the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? I know this is off topic, but you remember the Power Rangers?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Man, I watched one episode of Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't understand the appeal of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Why is this such a huge phenomenon? Because I couldn't get it.
Oh my god. It was so big. I was that was just a couple years before Pokemon, but like Power Rangers was
right.
Yeah. But they had these two characters.
I thought the action.
Yeah. The action.
Oh yeah. Go on.
Yeah, they had these two characters who were very similar to Team Rocket, who would appear in every episode and get defeated. You know, and it's so similar, you know, to them. You couldn't take them serious.
Every cartoon has that, man. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik and Scratchy Founder.
Yeah.
Every cartoon has a dumb
the 90s one.
villain.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The good old 90s cartoons.
The 90s ones, yes.
Yeah,
Mario Brothers, you know, they had similar yeah. Yeah, I remember. I watched that in Sonic Adventures and Sonic Underground. You know, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Sonic Boom was underrated.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I love the Sonic, man. Before Sonic X, like the shows before, they were Yeah. Steve Urkel, Family Matters, he actually voiced Sonic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jaleel White. Shout out to Jaleel White.
Jaleel White. Yeah. Jaleel White. I remember back in the day.
So we talk about Team Rocket. What do you think of Gary Oak?
With Gary, like he's narcissistic. Super narcissistic.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he's
That's
like
name.
Yeah, he's like he's someone who feels he thinks he's so full of himself. You know what I mean? Yeah, he had his own cheerleaders.
He is like Kanye West. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He is Kanye West.
I swear,
anime.
I am a god.
Like, yo, that's why he got whooped by Mewtwo. I'm like, man, like,
just deserves. But yeah, he thought he was the best in all Pokemon trainers, you know what I mean? And you know, when he would just come in and he would make Ash look like he was like nothing, you know, he like overshadow Ash, you know, most when he would come in randomly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, but he was, I think he was.
I hated Gary.
You hated Gary.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, bro. What you think about it?
I think it worked well as like Gary being Ash's rival. Because I think they pushed, you know, each other, and you know, even though Ash was stubborn, I think they were kind of opposites as well. That's why it worked. You know what I mean? Ash was stubborn, but he matures in the series, and I think Gary still stays the same. Like he's just full of himself, you know. So yeah,
I think he got humbled. Yeah, he really got humbled. Yeah. And I think he changed over like the Johto era.
Yes.
And I remember, that's another iconic battle, the Ash versus Gary.
Oh,
that's when I really stopped watching Pokemon. Yeah.
That was the showdown. It felt, like those showdowns, like those old westerns, where like the
Yeah.
the East meets the West. That's how it felt like. Yeah.
But yeah, that was another iconic battle, man. Like after that, I really stopped watching Pokemon like that because
Yeah.
okay, you follow Ash and Gary, like their rivalry, like for years, but then they finally like battled and Ash won. Then I'm like, okay, this is the end.
Yeah. Yeah. It did feel like it's because I think it's almost 700 episodes, because the series just kept on going, Pokemon Go,
Right.
introducing more Pokemon. So I remember it just kept, going. But yeah, there was times similar. Like I dropped off the series, like maybe it was like 99. Maybe, yeah, just after around the games. Yeah, at the same time I stopped playing the games was the same time I stopped watching the show.
Right. I think I was like going on high school when I stopped watching the games and stopped watching it like that.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, around like it's late, like early 2000s, late 90s, like even 2009. Yeah, I remember. That's when I went to high school. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's another question I'll go back to like in the very end.
Sure.
So we'll go back to that. So since Pokemon blew up, can we talk about all the fake Pokemon shows that came out after like Digimon and what's it, Monster Rancher, and you have the Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Even Beyblade. Do you remember Beyblade? Beyblade?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Knockoffs. They were knockoffs.
Knockoffs, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched Digimon like because it was on the same, like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon and Digimon would play back to back, on Fox Kids. I think it was on Fox Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Fox Kids. So they were playing that.
Yeah, Fox Kids. Yeah, you're right.
Europe. So they used to play that, and it was only because I was a fan of Pokemon that I even gave Digimon a chance. That was the only reason. Other than that, it was just
man, Digimon, man. When I first watched Digimon, I remember, okay, these little creatures. Yeah, man, this fake Charmander looking like Agumon Digiballs too. I'm like, man, this is nothing but a fake Pokemon. I'm like, rip off a Pokemon. I'm like, I'm sorry, guys, YouTube world, Facebook world. I did not give Digimon a chance. I'm like, I quickly shut that shit off. I'm like,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you, GQ. Like I actually like a complete numbskull. I went to see the movie. The Digimon movie, I went to cinemas to see it, and I was just like, what? When I finished, I was like, what the heck did I just do? So bad.
Oh man, then you had your Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I followed the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh, but then I just stopped watching it.
Similar,
it got, like weird to me. Yeah.
I couldn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh where he had the voice, then it would change to like, let's do that, let's do, I couldn't get I just,
man was rocking the medallion. He had to like change just to be like, yo, I'm Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. But they were, I will tell you that like when Yu-Gi-Oh was out, this is like, this is in high school. Yeah, I had a lot of my classmates. They had the Yu-Gi-Oh,
right.
Yeah, it was big. I never caught on, but it was huge.
I mean, I'm glad you said that because I know back in middle school, they had a Pokemon club and Yu-Gi-Oh club
Okay.
where you can like everyone bring their Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, like battle and stuff. Man,
Yeah.
they had to shut that down because people were stealing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's how huge Pokemon was and Yu-Gi-Oh was in the United States. Like people was like jack you for your stuff.
Oh, friend.
Like yeah.
Oh, that must have been that's surreal.
They had to like they banned it from high school and middle school. Like yo, like if you bring these cards, you get detention or you get written up. I'm like, I don't want no part.
I don't want no parties. No, I totally dig, but yeah,
I
and
don't
the
want
last
no
one,
part.
yeah, no part.
But yeah, it was bad.
I can imagine like the Beyblades. I will remember as well the Beyblades because they used to bring into class. They got it confiscated. Like the teacher would get it, put it in the drawer, and say come to detention. Later pick it up.
Hey, like if a teacher, principal saw you with those cards out, like like you said, it would take your stuff.
It's a wrap.
Like you will not get it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm for real. Yeah. That's crazy.
It was crazy. It was big though. I remember the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, and the Beyblades. They were all my first year in high school, which would have been first year in middle school. Where you were. But yeah, I remember like they would go in the library because I used to go into the library as well, and they would like just play, Beyblade.
Right. So we talk about the game, like the games and the impact and the trading cards. What do you think about the Pokemon first movie? I know we kind of touched some of that earlier about the like iconic battles. What do you think about the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
What was your memory?
As I said, man, it was so anticipated, because Pokemon Fever reached an all-time high. At the time, man, I remember we went with like a community group. It's like I used to go community centers after I finished school. It's like an after-school club. Yeah, it's like we went on the Saturday. Right. Yeah, we went to go see it, and man, I haven't watched it in a while. I will say that, but the parts I remember, it as I said, it does have a nice cinematic, progression. You know what I mean? It feels epic. It feels epic.
Yeah.
Compared to the series.
Yeah.
The series, and then you watch the movie, it's like a huge upgrade. Yeah. The animation is on point.
Oh yeah.
The character designs, yeah.
Like for me, when I first watched Pokemon, the first movie, I was like, 9 or 10 years old, I think. Man, the movie theater was packed, bro. Like, in short, like Pokemon Vacation, the short, then they played Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Right.
Like, yo, I remember seeing everyone like cried when Ash like got turned into stone.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's how much impact Pokemon had. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
I saw them like the emotions. I saw legit like kids get emotional. 4 or 5 when I was like, yeah, they were legit. When Ash turned to stone, it just held there. It was like everything stopped. It's like everyone was quiet when it happened.
And yeah, then they had the typical 90s 2000s music, soundtrack to go with the movie.
Yes. It's for the time, man. Like the
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. NSYNC singing the Poke Rap.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh,
honestly, there was a time, as I said, like there was nowhere you could go without seeing like Pikachu. You know, he
Oh
was
yeah.
everywhere. Like, oh man, I used to see like,
Oh yeah, because mascot of Pokemon.
yeah, you know,
Like most people don't know Pikachu was fat. Pikachu was fat in the first season.
yeah.
Now Pikachu's like skinny.
Then he's down, yeah. See the
So
earlier episode. Go to the if anyone go to the early episode. I'm speaking to the audience, right? Go to the early initial episodes of Ash and Pikachu. You will see Pikachu's character design. They had to do a little.
oh yeah, just Google Pikachu, like 1998 Pikachu compared to like 2021 Pikachu. But since we're talking about, we talk about Pikachu, we're gonna get into these two questions. First, I'm gonna ask you top five, maybe top three overrated Pokemon. Overrated.
Oh, overrated.
Overrated. Like, man, like who was overrated? Like,
Oh, what you just said, 100% Pikachu. Like,
yeah.
I don't.
Pikachu is so overrated, man.
I get he was the main character, but yeah, there was sometimes I was like, no. I mean, there was times Ash wanted to always use him for like,
right.
to destroy, like for every battle. And it's like he didn't really use his others, like the Charmanders,
right.
The PG. That was the Pidgeotto.
And another thing, he kept another thing that like pissed me off about the anime. He keeps releasing his good Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
I never understood that. He had a good selection and he would just let them go. Find your way. Find your way. You're free now. What?
So you tell me y'all did all this writing for nothing just to just release this Pokemon? I'm like, yo.
I didn't get it. I understand.
But yeah, you're right. Pikachu is like the most overrated Pokemon. I love Charizard, but Charizard is overrated too.
Yeah. I agree.
To extent.
Yeah, as I said, it was anytime I remember Ash, it was always Pikachu. Then his second number two was always Charizard. Like, those are the ones I mentioned. And if I had to say third most overrated, I don't know why. Like, I think because a lot of people love. Do you know Gyarados? Magikarp evolves into Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados.
Yeah, I remember there was a time because Misty had a Magikarp and it had Gyarados, and it just felt like, this is like the Loch Ness monster.
I never thought Gyarados would be overrated, but that's interesting though, man.
Yeah, I never really anytime Misty pulled that out, I never was. So I was like, oh, it's Gyarados. Okay.
Speaking of Misty, I'm sorry. Speaking of Misty,
oh yeah.
Can we talk about her annoying Psyduck?
Oh man, Sayayai. Oh man. Misty didn't really have like the best. Like she had Magikarp and Psyduck at one time.
Yeah, she has she has her main squeeze, Star You and Star Me. But yeah, hey, Missy's on Pokemon is trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just keeping it. I'm keeping it honest, man. Like I would not be. It would be a cakewalk, to fight Misty. Then, like I mean, like fighting her would be a walk in the park. Yeah.
I'm sorry to keep like jumping like from this to this, but can we talk a little bit about Brock? How he was a simp and he was so thirsty.
Brock is still hands down my favorite character.
Yes.
Pokemon games. And I'll tell you why. He before the simp title got like crazy, you know. Brock was that guy.
Yes.
He would sing for these girls, man. Like sing for Police
Yes.
Jenny, Jenny and Joy. He would sing for these girls. I mean, goddamn.
Oh man, this about to go in this intro, man. Like Brock was
Brock.
uh,
Brock couldn't catch a break.
Going after these girls.
Yeah.
Brock was going after every girl.
He was
like every episode.
Oh,
and Missy was over here like cock-blocking, grabbing his ear.
Yeah.
Yo.
You know the thing, GQ.
They was just trying to get those.
Yeah.
What's up?
He was trying to get that. Like this, I was watching this, and do you know Johnny Bravo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched them, and I was always thinking, man, Brock and Johnny Bravo, they're so similar. You know, chasing these girls and they're not getting no play.
Oh man, like the top three simps: Johnny Bravo, Brock, and Mordecai. Man, it's Johnny Bravo, Brock, and Mordecai from regular show.
Yes, they'd be on the Mount Rushmore. You know, you had to be.
Yes, man. I'm sorry, we had to like review regular show at one point because
I would love to do Johnny Bravo. I gotta that speaks volumes. Johnny Bravo now with like OnlyFans and all that.
Oh man, OnlyFans. Oh, I'm sorry guys. Yeah, we get off topic, but yeah. But so we covered your overrated top 3 overrated Pokemon. What's your favorite?
Man,
like,
also
if you had to choose like three, what's your favorite?
I was always a fan of Scissor.
Me too, bro.
I thought he was
like Cypher was
Cypher and Scissor. Yeah, I always found
character design was like.
I just thought the blades, he had the blades and he had the wings. I thought the design was cool.
Yes.
Like Scissor.
Yeah.
Always dug Scissor, man. I thought it was cool. Second one, I would say I was a fan of. This is tough. I don't know why Growlithe. I don't know why he pops into my mind. You remember Growlithe?
Yeah.
I don't know why Growlithe was always someone like I used to just, when they would show him like making an attack, like the screen would move with him, like it just this burst, like he was like making like attack. Yeah, I don't know why Growlithe was someone he was one of the Pokemon I always loved. And third, I really dig Mewtwo. Even if he is a Pokemon, not Pokemon, like I felt Mewtwo, it was a big deal, when he first shows up in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is something different, to the other, 150.
Hey, Mewtwo was woke.
Yeah, he was.
Mewtwo was woke before woke was like ever created.
One of the most
he was conscious.
Yeah.
Like you fool.
Too. He could speak, he had this like he could charge off a blast.
He was like
I always dig Mewtwo. Yeah. So Mewtwo, hands down. What would be yours?
My favorite Pokemon is Jolteon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jolteon.
Design is cool.
Man. Yeah, Jolteon is like dope. He's super like fast and electric. Yeah, if you ever play him like during like Pokemon Stadium or the Pokemon games, he's OP.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, like I like the other EV evolutions. Flareon's like my least favorite EV um Evolution, but Jolteon, yeah, Jolteon's my guy. Second one, I love Starmie.
Misty's Starmie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just Starmie in general because it knows water moves and it knows psychic moves,
Yes.
ice moves,
Bit of
and
both.
electric moves. Yeah. And for my third one, oh man, what do I go to, man? I would say Charizard.
Charizard? Yeah.
Yeah, like anime and just playing with them like on the games. But I definitely love Scissor's like design.
Yeah.
Scissor is
I
like
just
one of my
thought, man,
favorites.
I thought he was just the coolest one. You know, even when he would move his face
Right.
fast, you know, I was just like, whoa, this is not someone you would want to, you know, battle with. You know, I thought he was cool, you know. And even Persian, do you remember Meowth? Well, I think it's
Oh,
Meowth. Meowth evolves
Persian.
into, is it Persia?
Oh, Persian.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
Persia.
Persian. Yep.
You don't want to mess with
Yeah,
that, like Cap.
Giovanni had Persian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giovanni had a Persian in the
Giovanni,
anime, and
yeah.
Meow saw it like, yo, boss, what's up with the Persian? He said it with his New York accent, like, yo, son,
Boss,
what's up with
what
the
you
Persian?
doing? What you doing?
Nah, him. No, like, yo, what's up? Like,
Yo,
what's up, son?
man?
What's up with the Persian?
Yeah. Giovanni felt like menacing though. You know, like there was real like this is like the real main hombre. Like this is that dude, you know, the top.
Giovanni was
boss.
not meant to
don't
mess
mess
with
him, man.
It's like Wu-Tang.
Exactly. Wu-Tang Clan getting up in
the Oh man. Oh, we talked about the Pokemon. We talked about our favorite Pokemons. Can we just talk about? I know in past videos we talked about this. Like we used to get teased about liking watching Pokemon like in like shows of that nature.
Yeah.
But now like 2021, I be seeing everybody wearing these anime shirts.
More acceptable.
Yeah, it's acceptable. Like, man, back then I used to get teased about like watching Pokemon and playing Pokemon games, and now it's like acceptable.
Yes,
I just don't understand it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Like for me, it was like if I had the you know Dragon Ball Z Budokai game that I brought to school, and they ran through me. Any Pokemon cards, because I had Pokemon cards that I used to carry with me. They would laugh, tease, you know, smack it out of my hand.
Yeah,
you know, it was. Yeah, so it is. As you said, it is very strange to see it now. You know, like they applaud you. You know, if you're wearing like a Pikachu shirt. You know, if you got like a you know, Pokemon, you know, like hat or merch of that, like, but like those times, like late 90s and late 90s and like early 2000s, it was tough because you were automatically seen as a nerd, even if you weren't like a nerd. You know, if you watch Pokemon, you watch other cartoon shows, they'd just be like, he's a dork.
Yeah, because I see this a lot on like YouTube videos or TikTok. Like people would get like it was looked down on if you like watch anime or you know
100
like like why are you watching anime? Like that's for kids or stuff like that. I'm like, yo, like people watch Dragon Ball Z, people watch Sailor Moon, people watch Naruto,
like, One Piece, you know.
I just believe like what you like.
Yeah, you watch when you watch. This is what I'm saying. Like, I got the same, you know, because like I can still watch Pokemon now. You know what I mean? I can still watch the series. I can watch as the animes you mentioned. I can watch it, but like I would never judge someone to be like,
No.
oh, why you still watch ice? I never ever did
Oh
that.
no.
I never understood it.
No.
Like what you like.
Right. Like I tell people all the time, I'm a diehard like Pokemon fan. I'm a big fan of like the earlier episodes,
Yeah.
earlier generations. Um, cartoons in general, like good cartoons. I still watch to this day. Like
100.
like people like what you like. Like do not care about what people think about you.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what people do behind closed doors.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you said that.
You don't have to put up a front.
You don't know how people. I've always felt GQ, like if you have to make a judgment like that, I think internally you must have some like it's insecurities, don't you think?
Yeah.
You're not happy with yourself, so you have to judge someone else. I never got that. Never.
Right. Because you never know. You never know if you're like talking to a girl. Just be honest. Like, man, like if you like cartoons, tell her. Like, you never know. Like, this girl probably likes such and such too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to put up a front.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You'd be surprised. Like, back then, I think it was like 0.1% any girls watch. Not even just anime, but like cartoons, gaming. Chicks were forced, especially my ones in my school, they didn't. It was none of that. But like now in this age, yeah, I have been with some girls who, like, anime, like gaming. If I tell them about Pokemon, they would know it,
Yeah. And yeah, just like what you like, guys. Like, and it just sucks. Like, say, oh, of a big time celebrity likes Pokemon, for example, people will be all up on their jock. I'm like, it's just not fair. It depends on who's a person. I'm like,
it's
like
true.
If a regular person like me likes Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z,
so
like
it's a problem.
I'm like low key might get like
it's true. It's like a safe Drake. Drake says, "Oh yeah, One Piece is a good show." All these followers,
One Piece.
They will jump in like packs,
bandwagons,
to like dominoes. It's like dominoes. How these are like. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's the thing I would never understand. But oh well, that's another topic for another video.
Sure, man.
So we discussed pretty much everything about Pokemon. Do you think 20 years from now, Pokemon will still be relevant to this day?
Yeah.
Will the legacy still like continue?
Yeah, I think it's the impact it made. There's a lot of people who are watching this now. When they hear the name Pokemon, they automatically think of Pikachu, Ash, Brock, Misty, Pallet Town, the games, So I know that, So there's so much stuff the Pokemon brand has, like it's expanded into so much, and even what was it recent? I remember a couple years ago they had the Pokemon Go game, which was insane popular, So without a doubt, like Pokemon's gonna be here to stay, I guess.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I have one more question. Who's your best? Like, who's your favorite starter Pokemon of all time?
Favorite, like
you got your Bulbasaur, you got your Charmander, you got your Squirtle, you got your Chikorita, you got your Cyndaquil, you got your Mudkip, you got Trico, Mudkip, Torchic.
Yeah, from the other game.
Who is your favorite? Who is your favorite starter Pokemon?
I always remember, as I said, like Growlithe. Growlithe was my favorite. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a fire type.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. So you like the fire types.
It's possible. It's either Charmander or it's either I forgot his name, but it's the one in gold. You get Chikorita. No,
Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil. Yeah, I used to. Yeah. I leveled that up to the max.
Yo, Typhlosion was fire. OP.
Yeah, he was amazing. I loved Cyndaquil. Yeah. What would be yours?
I usually like what the water type.
Water type, yeah.
That's one of my favorites. And as far as like favorite starter,
yeah,
it would have to be either Squirtle. Yeah, I love Squirtle. Even on the anime, Squirtle was the original like gangster Pokemon.
Gee.
Squirtle had them the shades. Yeah, I love Squirtle, and I love that's why. But Squirtle is one of my favorite like starters, and I would have to give Trico. Trico's my second one. Trico. He's on the Ruby Sapphire.
Yeah. That was the later one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember.
No, I think you was talking about Chikorita. Chikorita's trash.
Chikorita, yeah. I never. I'm sorry, Bayleaf, I'm sorry. I never liked the design. I never really. Just felt.
I never liked it on the anime.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for all you Chikorita fans, but Chikorita's trash. But I love Bulbasaur too.
I second that.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur.
Those are my favorite starters, though.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so we pretty much covered everything for Pokemon. We all know Pokemon's going to stay here forever. It's been in the game for like 25 plus years, and Pokemon will always be forever and always be a memory that I will cherish forever. And do you have any like final thoughts for Pokemon?
Man, I would just say, it goes on to what you were saying about like, how people judge, for watching like shows. I say if you were a fan of Pokemon, then you can still watch the show, today and still feel the enjoyment. Like even before we did this, I was watching just a couple of clips, on the tube. Ash, battling with, Pikachu and that, and it still is, it still has that quality of like a story,
right.
It's just amazing, it's so simple but effective storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pokemon has a great storytelling.
Yeah.
A lot of filler episodes, but Pokemon will always live forever. And there's something I was about to say. The Pokerap was one of my favorites.
Oh man, that was the outro to the outro.
Those early episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got. But even with that, the rap and I thought the intro. Remember we talked about this on the anime shows. The intros before to animate series, it felt like for like $200 million movies. They put so much time into the intros.
Yeah.
Pokemon's one, oh man, used to give me
especially
goosebumps.
Season 1 of Pokemon. Like man, that song should have been nominated for a Grammy because that song is so good. Like, I want to be the very best. That no one ever was.
Hey, there is my car.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do it.
We had to get it out, man. Honestly, even that, everyone still remembers that kick-ass intro theme song, even to this day. That's the impact and the legacy of Pokemon 100.
That intro really set the tone for like the whole anime.
Yeah.
In the franchise alone, like man, kudos for the person that did the intro because yo, like who sang the intro. I forgot the guy's name, but yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was amazing.
Rich ManZ, any final words for Pokemon, the franchise, the anime, the games? Any final words?
Man, yeah. So with like, if I would break it down, like the anime, I would honestly say like of the top animes, like, you know, I could only think like, you know, in my opinion, I think only Dragon Ball Z is like his real competition. You know,
right?
because I think with I think with these other animes like
because most people,
I think Naruto and like One Piece, people watch it, but it doesn't have that kind of international appeal as like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. Like, you know, everyone knows that.
right?
You know what I mean? So like,
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not nationwide.
So would you put Pokemon in anime, like anime Mount Rushmore or like cartoon?
I would.
Mount Rushmore because people think Pokemon is a cartoon, but it's technically an anime.
It's technically anime. This is what I'm saying. You know, if I had my if I had my Mount Rushmore is Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. It's an anime called Cowboy Bebop. You know, one day I will review that. You know, folks, on my channel one day. And then, maybe Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Because
I remember like old school Toonami, they played Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. Yu Yu Hashi, is that?
Yeah, I remember there was another one as well, called Tenchi Mio. I don't know if you ever saw it. Oh, you saw it. Yeah. Big fan of that. I love that. Tenchi Mio, Outlaw Star, what was it?
There was another
Jack,
cartoon.
of course. You know, but so many classic.
But
But what about you?
I agree with you.
Where would you put that on your Mount Rushmore Pokemon?
For like cartoons?
Yeah.
Or okay, because I really don't watch anime like that.
I remember.
Yeah. But to me, I will put Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Rugrats. This is cartoons, y'all. So cartoons. I know Rugrats is not anime for someone in YouTube like relax. No, Rugrats.
Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
Yeah. I will put a question mark. I have to come back to the fourth one, but Pokemon is definitely in my like cartoon Mount Rushmore. It really defined a generation, like the 90s kids.
Yes.
Like 80s kid, like early 80s babies. No, late 80s babies, early 90s kids. Like Pokemon really took over like anime, games, trading cards, movies. It was just a big phenomenon, and it was at a point where they like banned Pokemon toys because people were just like choking on them. I don't know. Yeah.
Popularity Pokemon was so big. The popularity became so humongous. Like a big deal. It's a huge big deal.
Yeah. So Pokemon will always be forever, eternally. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. That is our discussion of Pokemon. Let us know in the comment section down below. YouTube world, Facebook world, Instagram world, TikTok world. Let us know your memories about Pokemon. What do you know? Like, let us know the impact it had. What was your favorite characters? Who was your favorite Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to do that. Let us know what was your favorite Pokemon. Who was the most overrated Pokemon? What was your favorite characters? Let us know what games did you play for like Pokemon. Just let us know in the comment section anything about Pokemon. Drop a comment. You already know. So this is our discussion video. I want to say again, thank you, Rich ManZ, for being a special guest on GQTV. I really appreciate it. Like, gave me a chance to be on your platform, and now you returned the favor. I really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yo, you wanna like let everyone know where they can find you at?
Yeah.
Like your social media?
Yeah, so folks, you can check my YouTube channel, which is Rich ManZ. I'm on Instagram, which is richman90s. I have a Facebook, Richman Fight for Freedom, and Twitter. But if you ever want to get in touch, Instagram would be the best platform.
Yeah, exactly. And let them know what like a little taste of what you do, like far as like content wise, because you do awesome reviews. Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Let them give us
let them know.
So
Hey.
so yeah, I mean my channel is I would say it is more predominantly like TV shows and movie reviews. That's where people come, and it's like I do even when I started, like I tried to do reviews from like back in the day, from like the 90s, where we grew up. So like TV shows, anime shows, movies, it's like, and I still currently do them now. And it's like I do like a few like travel videos, because I'm a frequent traveler, soon to like hopefully one day travel the world, So I would say like my channel consists mainly of like reviews and also traveling content, So if you like that kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe and join the Rich team.
I know I have my brand. I'm affiliated to the Rich Squad, the Rich team.
Man, GQ.
So
and honestly,
man,
before I say,
really appreciate
definitely check out GQ's content. How we actually got like acquainted, because we were reviewing shows that were from the similar period. We're both big fans of In Living Color.
Bro, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that, but yeah, go on. Yeah.
Both big fans of In Living Color.
Right.
So many of like them iconic, not even just TV shows, but them iconic moments, from the 90s. Definitely check GQ Jamaal's channel. Hit go and
man. I appreciate it, man. Like, about to say this, like it's rare to find someone that like thinks the same way as you do, like as I do, and like we both love like the same exact like content and shows. It's just rare to find someone that and he don't judge me. I appreciate that. And,
honestly,
I'm sorry.
We ain't got time. We ain't got time for that. Honestly, we're trying to make content that we love and we're passionate about. So there's no judging on this corner.
Oh no.
On this space.
No. Yeah, that's what I appreciate.
Yeah.
But before we close, make sure y'all go subscribe to my channel. That is GQ Jamaal. Go subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. Like my videos. Check out my videos. Drop some comments. Show some love. Close the mouth. Do not get fed if you don't comment.
That's it.
Dang. I was a little aggressive. I'm sorry, y'all. But no, definitely go check out Rich ManZ's channel.
Appreciate it.
Great. He has great content. And we're going to be doing more content in the future. Check out my videos. Check out his videos. We're going to be dropping more content. But we're going to close this video. And till next time, this is GQTV. And I am your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber, the one and only, your boy, GQ Jamaal. And that is Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky.
Rick James.
Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch.
Anything with the Rick. Oh man, his microphone fell.
That's twice. It's twice, you know.
That's twice in one video, man. Like,
oh man. If it was first time, I owe you $1. If it was free,
but this is not going on G. He's gonna be on more episodes, but that is Rich ManZ, and this is GQ Jamaal. We're gonna end this video. Until next time, everyone. Peace.
Peace.
Sweat. Go crazy on them. I see why they're hating on you. Go crazy on them. I wanna put that.